All right, here with Landstown head basketball coach Dwight Robinson. As the Eagles win this one by a count of 67-43 over Princess Anne, and they move to, what are you now, 12-4? I think it is something like that, Coach.
So,
first half, a little bit of a sluggish game, 7-5 in the first quarter, defensive struggle, 21-13 at the break. What did you tell your guys at halftime? Because you came out in the third quarter and really got a good flow going offensively, made some shots, and started to play like some Landstown teams that start to click this time of year.
Told them stop being selfish. Move the basketball. Stop taking every first shot you get. Move the ball around. We were playing good defensively, making them struggle for every basket when I thought we had mismatches all over the floor. And I was like, look, we got to find a mismatch. We find a mismatch. There's always a mismatch. Sean being 6'6", Xavier 6'4", but athletic. Then I got a big guard and Demir. And then the other guys can all shoot it, can handle it. So we just need to be patient on offense and make the extra pass. And I thought we'd get them up out of here.
Two of your better guys are sophomores. You mentioned Deshaun Spellman and Xavier Cleveland. They started as freshmen a year ago. Very athletic, bouncy guys. I think Zay had 3 dunks tonight. What are you seeing from them in terms of the growth? Because they combined for 32 points and really took charge early in that third quarter.
Well, that was the thing. I went in there, I said, hey, man, are y'all going to show up? Are y'all going to dominate this half? Because that's what you're capable of doing. And so Sean did. He came out, he hit 2 threes. We went inside to Xavier. We got in transition and finished some. And both of them guys, they and Sean had a heck of a game tonight. He blocked I don't know how many shots tonight. And Xavier had 10-plus rebounds. So they really dominated the game, but Demir controlled the game. And once Demir started controlling the game, making the right decisions, getting it to the right people, using his height to look over the defense, then we took control.
And touching on Demir Pollard, I know older brother played basketball, sister played basketball, comes from a basketball family. Is he really kind of the barometer for you all as you get closer to playoff time? You kind of go as he goes?
Yeah, no doubt. He's a senior. He's our captain. Last year he was an all-region player, which he grew into that role last year at the point. He started a little shaky in the first half, and that's kind of why we didn't go where we were. And in the second half, he played great, played excellent on defense, got it to the right people, made good decisions, the whole second half. And, the result is that we run away with it. And I would be remiss not to say, Alonzo Martinez and Trey Campos came in, and they really played great defense and really got after it defensively. And they're dudes off the bench.
Yeah, those 2 guys off the bench giving you 13 points to go with that defense. A couple more for you. You play a rugged schedule year in and year out, even beyond the Beach District where you have the Green Runs and others in your city here. You played John Marshall, you played Lake Taylor, some out-of-state tournaments. You got Maury coming up in our Virginia Preps Classic next weekend. What do you like to see as you go from December to January to February? Because some teams will peak early. It seems like your teams start to peak as you get closer to regional time.
Well, that's the thing. You want to be good late, not early. And so we started shaky and really didn't play with that kind of intensity. And defensively, we didn't have that kind of grit. And we've developed that kind of grit. When we got to Christmas break, we really concentrated on our defensive rotations, just staying in front of people, being tough. And we had to grow into being a tougher team. And then just playing our roles, too. Even defensively, some guys being a star in their role and being a defender, as opposed to everybody thinks they can shoot 3 balls, which we were doing in the summer. Everybody was just letting it go. But now we've kind of defined the roles a little bit better. And so, I think that's why we're really taking off and getting a little bit better now.
And lastly, as you look at this Class 6 picture where you always are seemingly in the hunt for a regional state championship, what's it going to take for you to kind of be right there come March, competing for that ultimate prize?
Consistency, good leadership, and then just play good defense. I think offensively, we do have our laws and our ups and downs, but, we know where we can go to try to get a basket or at least get a good shot. And that's what you want. You want to be able to get a good shot. And so I think we can get good shots. Whether we're hitting or not, that's something different. But the things we really can control is our effort, our defense, our leadership. And if you control those things, you always got a chance. And so as long as we can control the controllables, I think we always have a chance against whoever we're playing. If we shoot it really well, the game could go a totally different way. But these guys are starting to become locked in, and they know the expectations.
Well, congrats on the win. Thanks so much, and we'll see you soon.
Yep, thanks.